In 2004, two of sci-fi and horror's most iconic creatures finally collided on the big screen. Alien vs. Predator promised fans the ultimate showdown, but did it deliver? Today, we take a closer look at this polarizing sci-fi horror spectacle. Welcome back, guys. My name is Jason. You're watching Backtrack Cinema, and today we're diving into AVP. This was released in 2004, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, and starring Sanaa Lathan, Raoul Bova, and Lance Henriksen. This is a film that fans were waiting for. It brought decades of sci-fi legacy between their respective franchises, and this movie has been argued and debated amongst fans for years now, and rightly so. The idea of Alien versus Predator isn't new. Comic books have been teasing this crossover since the late 1980s. Anderson was tasked with translating that fantasy into a feature film. The premise is simple. A team of scientists and explorers stumble upon a buried pyramid in Antarctica, unaware they've walked into a deadly game between two extraterrestrial hunters. As a standalone Alien or Predator movie, AVP is not great. But as a Sunday afternoon monster movie with two creatures facing off for a general going audience, it works just fine for the most part. There are moments of some pretty cool imagery that I do like in this movie, like when the alien stabs the predator through the body and it hisses at him. That is a really iconic image that I love from this film. There are some other awesome moments too with the aliens and predators that do stick in your mind a bit, so it does have some cool imagery I like. The practical effects, they're solid for the most part. The aliens are creepy, the predators menacing, though there's some overkill. The predators feel too big and bulky at times, for me anyway. And we lose two of the predators too quickly, which undercuts some of the tension. Scar as a character is compelling, even if the unmasked look doesn't quite work. It's a minor quibble and an otherwise fun design. I do find Scar pretty great. He does have some really badass moments in this. Some of the way he fights the alien I find kind of awkward, almost like you're in a wrestling match where he picks it up and he's dragging it against the wall and stuff like that. But other than that, he does have some badass moments when the alien's sneaking up on him and he slices its head off and doesn't even like take a look back. You know what I mean? The design of these guys, they're supposed to be teenagers, but they're massive. Like their blade on their arm is massive. Everything is just overkill and over the top for me. Even though I guess maybe you could say they came really prepared and maybe they just look bigger than they're supposed to be because of all their armor and stuff. His face unmasked does look a little jarring to me. I've never really liked it. But on the other hand, all the alien practical effects, I think they're all fine. I think they're pretty good. I think they did a pretty good job on the Queen alien. Scar is a pretty good character though. Even like when he makes a shield and a weapon for Lex out of the alien, I think that was pretty cool.
We're staying here.
No. You wanted to leave without proper prep. We did. You wanted to be the first ones here. We are. You've claimed the find. It's yours.
Sanaa Lathan as Lex, I do like her. I do like her as a character. She's a strong character. I get what they were going for. She has a certain command to her, and I do like what she does. I am one of the people who does like when she teams up with the Predator, because the way they do executed it is fine. Because she takes out an alien, and I do think he would respect something like that. She really needed to be in a better movie, and there is probably a way better version of this whole movie trapped in the comic book somewhere. I'm sure the comic books have handled this much, much better. Always love seeing Lance Henriksen. He brings a lot of presence to his films, especially this one, to a very, very forgettable cast, though, in this. And there is a lot of fan service. There's misplaced humor that can be very irritating. When the guy's all gooed up, the scientist, and he shoots one of the face huggers coming out of the egg. It's almost like they're going for a little joke there. I just thought the humor was completely misplaced. But the claustrophobic setting with the pyramid can create some genuine tension. As far as the tone, direction, and reception, critics were harsh, calling out the thin plot and lack of character depth, and they're not wrong. Fans were divided. Anderson's fast-paced, stylized approach delivers spectacle, but really sacrifices narrative and character. For monster movie enthusiasts, though, the visual set pieces and creature confrontations are entertaining enough, even if the storytelling leaves much to be desired. So as a monster movie, AVP is fine. As an alien or predator story, not so much. There's some iconic imagery, a few standout characters, and moments of tension, but it's held back by weak humans, over-the-top predators, and misplaced humor. So for me, I'm gonna give Alien vs. Predator from 2004 a C. Certainly not a classic, but worth a watch if you enjoy seeing these two legends face off. So those are my thoughts on AVP, guys. We're getting ready for Predator Badlands here, so let me know in the comments. Are you excited for Predator Badlands? Did AVP work for you, or are you just mildly lukewarm on it? Let me know in the comments. We'll have a great discussion about this stuff. And as always, like, subscribe, more Predator reviews, finishing off this Predator series as fast as I can, guys. Whatever you can do to help the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. My name is Jason. You've been watching Backtrack Cinema. I'll see you next time, and I'll see you in the movies. Cheers.